Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Boozer. Derrick Rose is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Dang, and it's Noah in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Rose. Yep, it counts.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Rose against Parker. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. Here's Chicago. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Appreciate it, DA. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Well, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
Shot from free throw range and misses it off the right side of the rim. Korver against Green. Korver passes to Rose. That shot off, and the Spurs going the other way now. Now Leonard. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. 5 to shoot. Parker outside. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. Dang looking it over. Now the pass to Boozer. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Parker. Dang dishes to Boozer. Tries again. Noah trying to get open. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Noah's making an impact right now on both ends of the floor. Good defender and a great passer.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first free throw is good. Noah hits them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Joakim Noah.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but Don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Both shots good from the stripe. Chicago leading. Outside Korver. Pass to Dang. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From 18 feet away. And the Bulls with another miss.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's Leonard. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Rose. Good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Parker. Outside Green. Noah with the block.
Well, the long reach of Noah and the good timing, that helps get that block thrown.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Parker against Rose. The shot. Offensive rebound. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Parker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And what strength there by Parker. He able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here's Rose. Pass to Korver. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's Korver's game right there. When that 3 ball is dropping, he is really, really dangerous. And it drops often.
Here's Parker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Korver kicks to Rose. And it's Dang in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's good for 2.
Outstanding job by Korver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's Leonard. Out to the right wing. Now the dish to Duncan. And it's Leonard missing.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw drops for Rose. Rose hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Parker against Rose. Parker passes to Leonard. Duncan outside. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? That shot off. Nice D from Dang.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Boozer. Makes it off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Parker against Rose. He kicks to Korver. Down low and stolen by Splitter. Leonard the pass to Green. Korver with the defensive effort.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Outside Boozer. Shot clock at 6. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Duncan. Joseph comes in for Danny Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for the Bulls. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play.
Bellinelli dishes to Joseph. Kicks it to Mills. Splitter against Ashe. Here's Bellinelli. Here's Splitter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Exceptional work from Splitter down low in terms of his positioning. Perfect place to snatch that board and get back up with it.
Here's Rose. Rebounded by the Spurs.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
For San Antonio, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
One shot.
That free throw good from Leonard. The Bulls leading by 3. Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. Ashe, the pass to Korver. To the inside, Rose. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rose has got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Gibson against Leonard. Fires from 14. They get it back. Splitter, that's good.
Well, even though he probably gets fouled, Splitter still keeps his concentration and sinks that shot on a regular basis.
Korver passes to Gibson. Here is Rose. He's covered by Leonard. With the teardrop. And Splitter pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Leonard hits them both. Chicago leading. Here's Rose. He's got 8. Shot from the wing. The rebound by the Spurs. Splitter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Bellinelli kicks to Joseph. Dishes it to Mills. There's the 3. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's Rose, covered by Mills. Left side Rose. And he makes good on the layup. Rose has got 10 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here's Leonard from 3. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Chicago has possession. Pass to Rose. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Scalabrine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Asik dishes to Korver. Left side Rose. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Here's Gibson. The fader. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Outside Leonard. There's the pass to Mills. From deep. Asik comes up with the rebound. Asik's got his 4th rebound in this one. Korver, good. Korver's got his second basket of the night.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And Joseph kicks to Mills. Joseph looking over the floor. Leonard on the wing for three. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got 15 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside Korver. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. Ashik finds Rose. And he's good on the three ball. 13 points in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Leonard the pass to Mills. Here's Bellinelli. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. On the wing, Korver. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for San Antonio, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They've got Bellinelli. Corey Joseph is out there with Mills. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in at the 7. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Duncan. Clock at 4. That one doesn't go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Korver gets a wide open look. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Bellinelli with it. Pass to Duncan. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Duncan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Pass to Korver. Back to Rose. Duncan with some nice D.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Passes to Rose. To the paint. Here's Scalabrine. Trying to get open is Gibson. And Scalabrine gets it to go.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Now, here's Bellinelli. Leonard kicks to Mills. Outside, Joseph. Leonard against Gibson. From deep three-point range, and it's Leonard missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Rose, good.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Now, here's Joseph. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Duncan. Buries it down low.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Rose with the ball. Covered by Mills. And finished off by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Ashik against Leonard. Here's Duncan. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside Korver. Now here's Rose. Covered by Mills. Now Rose. 17 points in the game. Outside Gibson. For the three. He can't get that one to fall. Empty that time from Leonard. Joseph with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Spurs working the ball around now. Duncan right side. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Spurs have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Green, he's checked in for Bellinelli. And Parker's subbed in for Joseph. Now here's Parker. Fires for three. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dang against Green. Now here's Dang, guarded closer. Pass to Boozer. Over Green. And it's Boozer that time in the assist by Dang. Boozer's got his 2nd bucket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
That one good for 2.
And that's just an all-star caliber move off the dribble by Parker that ultimately creates the shot. His quickness with the ball really nearly unparalleled.
Rose finds Korver. Pass to Noah. Parker with the steal. And here's the fast break. Rebound by the Bulls. Boozer's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Korver, covered by Mills.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Dang with it. Now Green defending. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Dang against Green. Dang kicks to Rose. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Boozer dishes to Rose. The 3.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Leonard, that's for 2. Boozer with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Splitters checked in for the Spurs. Korver passes to Dang. Rose gets a wide open look. Kept alive. Noah. And stolen by Splitter. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Gets an open look and hits. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio.
Well, going back to his college days, this is one of Leonard's favorite moves, the simple pull-up off the dribble.
Rose at good at that.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Leonard. 17 points in the game. Here's Splitter. Another shot. It's stolen by Korver. On the wing, Dang. Back to Rose. Inside, Noah. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Green, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And for a guy who once had few, if any, dribble drive skills coming into the league, you have to like Green's aggressiveness.
Chicago calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Noah kicks to Dang. Rose looking around. Back to Dang. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Dang's got his first points in this one.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Parker finds Green. The shot from 20 feet away. Good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Passes it to Rose. Over Parker. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
San Antonio leading by 3. And the pass to Leonard. Splitter trying to break free. The layup off target. Leonard with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position and is kicking himself for it now.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And how good has he been at the line?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard. He's off on the second. Bulls trail by 4. And here is Dang. Outside Corver. Dang finds Noah. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Rose for 2. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Here's Boozer. Great tee that time from Leonard.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Now here's Parker. 5 points in the game. Outside, Green takes a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Duncan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Rose. Corver passes to Noah. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Rose kicks to Corver. Pass to Boozer. Outside Dan. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. To stop the drought, Boozer gets the bucket. Boozer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Parker dishes to Green. Pass to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Leonard. Splitter trying to break free, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 20 points.
You know, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there. Just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
Rose up on top, covered by Parker. It's Boozer missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And the Spurs with some changes. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Splitter. And it's Joseph in for Danny Green. Bulls trail by 10. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Here's Rose. The step back jumper is good. Rose has got 21.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over again.
Nobody near Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. So it's Chicago now. Down low. Here's Rose. That one's not going to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Leonard attacking, and it's blocked by Dang.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
Be smart, but execute at the same time. Let's see what they do.
Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Parker left side. And it's Joseph in the corner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Rose. Dang for three, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before. I mean, I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 8-point game. So for Chicago right now, Dang out there with Carlos Boozer. Then there's Noah. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Rose in at the point guard. Outside Dang. Boozer trying to get open. Green with the block.
It's not talked about often enough, but Green averages more blocks per game than almost all other backcourt players.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. So he gets them both. Here is Korver. He kicks to Dang. Passes it to Noah. 6 to shoot. Here's Rose. Duncan with the block. And they'll keep possession.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Leonard with the bucket.
Oh, you see the touch inside from Leonard does a little bit of everything for this basketball team.
Bulls trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dang with it. The pass to Boozer. To halt the run. Great D that time from Green.
Well, if they got a favorite play, Kevin, it might be time to break it out. 0 of 4 to start it.
Duncan with the bucket.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Chicago with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Parker.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
Bulls have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That one is off. No luck that time either. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. And the Spurs with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Here's Parker. Feeds to Duncan. Good D by Boozer.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Bang for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. Floats one. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's 9 points for Parker.
Yeah, that floater is another one of Parker's go-to shots, one that continues to befuddle defenses.
Rose passes to Corver. Back to Rose. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that 3 when he's got some daylight.
Parker against Rose. Parker dishes to Duncan. Rebound by the Bulls. Boozer's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Rose against Green. The kick out to Dang. 6 on the shot clock. Another one falls for Chicago. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Parker passes to Splitter. A 3 from Leonard, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, stretching the floor, Kawhi Leonard out at that distance, you're just so fearful of him driving by, and he knocks one down with confidence.
Rose against Parker. Rose kicks to Corver. Outside Rose. To the left side wing. Corver finds Noah. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Mills, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Spurs leading by 14. It's Parker with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got 11 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Noah finds Dang. Now Rose. Outside Boozer. Korver passes to Rose. Shot clock at 6. And here is Noah. That's a 2 from Korver. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Can't be too physical with Noah. He's adept at drawing the contact while shooting the basketball.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Noah hits them both. Now Parker, 11 points in the game. Double team on Parker. The 3 from Mills. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Spurs leading by 14. Green in the post. Guarded by Korver. Parker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. Dang grabs the miss.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Feeds to Boozer. And there it is for him. Boozer's got 8 points.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he can't get the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. That one misses.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Scalabrine passes to Gibson. Fires from 18. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's now 26 points for Derrick Rose. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Rose. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Ray, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional career. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
And so Duncan hits them both. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Rose. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in. Rose has got 7 now in this quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Duncan. He's got 12. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Shot from the inbound. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now that's some vintage Tim Duncan there, getting the shot to go over the tough physical defense. His strength still pretty remarkable.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one misses. Bulls trail by 12. Right side Rose. Kicks to Scalabrine. Pass to Gibson. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Gibson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Joseph against Korver. Joseph dishes to Splitter. The 3 from Mills. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
Outside Rose. The 10-footer. A rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Mills can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Scalabrine. Bellinelli is covering. Six to shoot. Here's Scalabrine. And here's Rose outside. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bellinelli. Good on the baseline J. Bellinelli's got his 2nd basket.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Rose passes to Ashik. To the middle. Here's Gibson. Duncan with the block. Rose against Joseph. Over Rose. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Mills has got 6.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
Korver kicks to Scalabrine. Pass to Gibson. Outside Rose. Back to Gibson. Fader on the way. The shot will not fall. And the Spurs going the other way now. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got his first bucket in this one.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Count that one.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Mills. 6 points for him. Joseph dishes to Duncan. Rebound Asik. Asik's got 7 rebounds in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Korver passes to Gibson, and it's in there.
Good job by Taj using his muscle on that shot, even when you rough him up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Spurs.
What's up?
The free throw is off from Gibson.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
And Mills kicks to Joseph. He feeds it to Duncan. Shoots over Asik. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Asik's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Scalabrine passes to Rose. Sinks the three-pointer. Rose has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside, Joseph. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range. Joseph's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
On the wing, Korver. He's covered by Joseph. Korver dishes to Scalabrine. And Asik kicks to Rose. Lets the three fly. Another three for Chicago.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Joseph, the pass to Bellinelli. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Leonard, no luck. Here's Scalabrine. Bellinelli is covering. Outside Rose. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bulls trail by 12. They've got Duncan. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Parker, and it's Joseph in at the two-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Here's Scalabrine. Gibson passes to Rose. He doesn't hit that one. 80 that time from Leonard. Outside, Joseph. The feed to Duncan. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Well, once Duncan gets the ball, the defense trying to be physical, but Timmy's seen that, once, twice, maybe 6,000 times before. Future Hall of Famer still getting it done.
Now here's Rose. From the arc. It's not going to go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Leonard gets it to go.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dang finds Ashik. Rose against Duncan. Rose in the post. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got 36.
And the defense tried to slow him down, but Derrick Rose just a handful. He gets around the rim.
It's Parker outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here's Scalabrine. He dishes it to Dang. Launches a three. The offensive rebound. Ashik. Great D that time from Duncan.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
It's good.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Dang against Joseph. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Bellinelli passes it to Leonard. Over Rose. And it's Leonard missing. And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Wasted no time on that one. That's 10 points for Luol Deng.
Yeah, you got to run Deng off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
And that one's good. Parker.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Rose. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. No good with the layup.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Scalabrine dishes to Dang. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rose against Duncan. Rose attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 38 points.
The burst, the tight handles, all of it makes Derrick Rose one tough cover defensively.
San Antonio calls timeout. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yes.
So sign me up
with
for that
courtside
job.
seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be two pretty prominent things that continually come up.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted. And I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about the optics of the game.
Yes.
And right now, it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt. A different look now for San Antonio. Splitter comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Green in for Joseph. Chicago also making some changes. Noah comes in for Omer Ashik. And it's Boozer in for Taj Gibson. Now here's Leonard. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. And that'll be his third foul so far. Chicago on defense. Parker passes to Duncan.
And really important for Boozer to continue to play the good defense. When his heart is in it, he can be effective.
Dang with the bucket.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now here's Parker. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Bulls trail by 18. Here's Scalabrini. The dish to Dang. And it's Boozer atop the key. Leonard with the steal. Down low. Here's Duncan. It doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. And here's Rose outside. Green with the rebound. Spurs leading by 18. Parker drives in, and he banks in the layup. Parker's got 7 now in this quarter.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Here's Scalabrini. Dang kicks to Boozer. From deep, Rose buries it from three-point range. Rose has got 41.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Parker outside from deep three-point range, and Luol Deng pulls it down. Deng's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Bulls. Outside Dang. Pass to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. The Bulls keep it alive.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Yeah, you want to see Boozer hit the boards, utilizing that big, strong body there on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Parker. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Korver. Outside Leonard. The Spurs need to get a shot off here from the baseline. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Leonard. 20 points for Duncan.
Well, a good-looking mid-range shot from Tim Duncan. The veteran continues to find ways to score.
Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got 43 points.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Parker against Rose. There's Green with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's from deep. Rose. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Dang. And here is Parker. The shot missing. Excellent defense there from Boozer. Goes up the baseline. Korver dishes to Boozer. It's hauled in by Duncan. Spurs leading by 12. Leonard looking over the floor. Dishes to Parker. Outside, Green. From deep three-point range. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Duncan can't hit. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Dang. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Now, here's Parker. And there's the pass to Green. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. Boozer's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Rose against Duncan. Rose passes to Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Dang against Leonard. Parker outside. Splitter trying to break free. Parker's shot is off. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Rose. He's perfect from the line this time. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Parker against Rose. Pass to Duncan. To the inside. Splitter misses.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Rose. Parker with the steal. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this is who he has become. Leonard with the great body control takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the floater. A second chance effort, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, better grab your hard hat on a night where you're dealing with Joakim Noah, especially on the rebounding end of the floor.
One shot.
A free throw off from Joakim Noah. Spurs leading by 8. Outside, Green passes the splitter. Back to Green. Here's Duncan. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Luol Deng.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two and how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamental still getting it done.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Korver kicks to Rose. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From the top of the key. No good on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got 38 points.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 11. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.